I'm Lisa Greene. When I was a little girl, when I'd go to bed at night, I would wish to die because I didn't see a way out. I didn't understand that there was anything else. And my conditioning was very heavy, so I always felt unworthy. I always felt not enough. This deep fear would come up inside of me, and I couldn't move. I couldn't go forward. Never made my mom happy. Never did it right. And I didn't realize that was just conditioning. And today I live in great peace, and I love myself. So how did I get from here to there? Well, a lot of it was understanding my conditioning and learning how the mind works so I could go past it. And it was a long journey, and piece by piece it all came together. But, I learned a lot on how to do that. And realizing, when I would go into that fear, I had to face it because I tried to escape it in any way. And I went into it and realized, the deep fear was because I saw no other way out. My conditioning said this is who I was. This is what I could do. And I couldn't see that there was another way. It wasn't really who I was. And of course my mind latched onto that. That's what got into the programming of my mind. I was taught, and as we are all very conditioned, to follow our thoughts. And so I was so stuck in that. And of course I practiced it over and over because I was following my thoughts, and this is what they said. So that unworthiness was always there. And it was a long time before I realized it's a state of mind, a reaction. And I started to watch my thoughts and see where that reaction would come up. And always when I was not making someone else happy, when, I'm not enough, then unworthiness would come up. And over time, I was able to put space in that and let it just be, acknowledge it, put space around it, and pretty soon it just stopped coming. I was also able to really face that fear and see, fear, you're here, and I've always not known what to do with you because I believed that this was reality, that this was the truth, and it wasn't. And once I saw this is just the programming, and of course there's no way out if I believe this, so I have to let this go. Also able to go in, face that fear, put space around it, and pretty soon it just wasn't there anymore. And my life totally began to change. I began to heal. I found peace. I was happy. Everything was different then. But it's so important that we see how our mind works, what our conditioning is, and face it. And I'm not saying years of therapy. I'm saying, see, this is just what the mind is conditioned to believe. See how that program in your mind is running and begin to realize this is not who you are. You are so much more. And you can have peace. And you stop following that mind, you stop believing it, and everything will change. Thank you.